Hello, Robotics Notes fans. Happy September 14th. It is 12:43 a.m. and it's time for another episode of Robotics Notes Elite, like Animal Crossing. Let's load the data. It's September and the new school semester is in swing. The days of the club focusing solely on robots are over. I heard that Akio and Subaru were hashing out the details of Model 2's design, but me, the operator, Junna, the sub-operator and mocap leader, and Frau, the programmer, have nothing to do as usual. People are still theorizing about Gunviral's final episode, but the commotion is dying down. A solar disturbance caused by the sun's irregular activity and equal to the crash of 15 is going to happen soon. The effects of the solar disturbances that hit the west coast of the US have started to spread to other nations. But it hasn't been nearly as bad as the crash at 15. Outside of the riots that have reduced America to mush, the other countries got away with only a few days of confusion. In the end, the stuff written in the Kamijima reports has been BS. Looks like he was just a conspiracy theory nut job. The police are still investigating the deaths of the KB cheaters, but there's been no progress on that end. So while there are still some unsolved mysteries, I can at last enjoy some peaceful kill ballad time. Or so I had hoped. I find myself at the beach today for some reason. Ready? I'm lighting the fuse. Okay. I'm holding a gun toward the ocean. It's an old matchlock gun in good condition. It's less than a meter long. I support it with my left arm while I place my right index finger on the trigger. The Space Candy President places a lit up rope between the fire tongs, kind of like a gun lock, of the gun. Its burning sounds reach my ears. You gotta hold it closer, otherwise it'll be knocked out from the recoil. Yeah, but... At this point the gun is about to make contact with my cheek. If I hold it even closer, wouldn't the sparks smash against my face when I pull the trigger? I'm wearing safety goggles, but it's still scary. Come on, shoot already! Ugh, here goes nothing. When I pull the trigger, the fire tongs drop down to the pan and light the gunpowder. The bullet explodes out of the barrel. I can't withstand the recoil and end up falling on my butt. Ugh. The sharp scent of gunpowder stings my nose. How's that for... Right. But your shooting is lousy. Those weak hips, you won't hit fish in a barrel. This is definitely not for me, haha. I give the gun back to the president. I'm impressed you're interested in matchlocks. How about shooting at next year's gun festival in a suit of armor? I'll pass. It's not that I care about matchlocks. I'm only doing this because of the stupid trigger for Kamijima Report number 4. One of the triggers required me to fire a matchlock gun. I figured it'd be impossible, but then I heard the president here was a member of the gun festival promo committee. When I talked to him, he went out of his way to receive permission from the police to let me shoot a gun. Our beloved Space Candy President is truly something else. As for the gun, I don't ever want to shoot it again. I reach on, are you there? After stepping away from the president and promo committee members who brought the gun, I summon Irie. Hello! Tomorrow there's a 40% chance of rain in the Yakushima region of Tanegashima. I don't need the weather report. Okay. Check the Kamijima report triggers. Did I activate the matchlock gun one? Yes, you did. I was watching you, after all. Maybe Irie's the one checking to see if I completed the triggers. As I completed each one, I began to suspect as much. I think the reason I get cut some slack at times is because of Irie. This odd but amazing little AI is calling the shots. In fact, there was this one trigger. Upload photos of rocket launches from the 4 suggested viewing points on Tanegashima to Itaro. But I was able to activate the trigger by uploading photos someone else took. It would have been impossible otherwise. So I directly asked Irie to fudge a few of the triggers, but she said no with a sad look on her face. I asked for how she could hack into Irie's program to change her attitude, but she said it'd be too difficult. I guess I at least have to demonstrate some effort in trying to activate the triggers. As long as I do that much, she doesn't sweat the details. Since figuring that out, things have gotten easier. Checking the triggers. The Kimijima report number 4 triggers are as follows. 1. Locate Kimijima report number 3. 2. Note from Gejine. Trigger number 1 has already been activated. 2. Upload photographs of rocket launches from 4 suggested viewing points on Tanegashima to Itaro. Note from Gejine. Trigger number 2 has already been activated. 3. Activate Gojiro-kun, stored at the robot clinic. 4. Test fire a geotagged match clock at least once. Note from Gejine, trigger number 4 has already been activated. That's all. Alright, matchlock trigger is done. All that's left is to press the activation switch on Gojiro-kun at the robot clinic. I've made no progress on this one. I visited the clinic 3 times in the last half month, but I get turned away thanks to Akiho's ban. Damn it, Akiho. Way to make things difficult. And that is another episode of Robotics Notes Elite like Animal Crossing. I will see you all tomorrow for another episode of Robotics Notes Elite like Animal Crossing, but until then... Nochio! I'm really excited for this one because I really like the Jinna route. I really like all the routes. I'm the Robotics Notes guy, but Jinna route is probably in my like top 5 routes, probably like top 3 routes in the entire game. So I'm very excited about that. Nochio!